right, so here she is, the former UFC strawweight champion, Thug Rose Namajunas. Amazing what she was able to do against Joanna Jędrzejczyk ×2. Another big spot for the 115-pounder here tonight.
And John Cora, as impressive as that first Jędrzejczyk fight was, I believe the second one was even better because it showed the true evolution of Rose Namajunas. To be able to stand for 25 minutes and outstrike Joanna Jędrzejczyk was truly, truly something special. Initially, she was one of those fighters that was trying all kinds of things and wasting actions. Right. But now, as she won the belt, you saw her really find herself, and it showed in the second Jędrzejczyk fight.
Rose Namajunas, one of the most beloved fighters in all of MMA, and yet again back on the proving ground tonight. Well, she's one of the best in the women's game now and historically. Valentina Shevchenko, she's already got a UFC flyweight championship to her credit, and she will look to bolster her legacy yet again here tonight.
Not only is she one of the best, she's one of the nastiest. Who has a gun tattoo on the side of their hip, and she goes out there and she's got that thing loaded. That gun, to me, symbolizes the right hand and the right kick of Valentina Shevchenko. She's diverse. She's a great counter striker. She sets traps beautifully, and if you overextend or you attack too quickly, she will finish you on the feet, and she can also finish you on the ground. Just a phenomenal mixed martial artist is Valentina Shevchenko. And if she gets a first-round knockout tonight, DC has agreed to get that gun tattooed on his midsection. It won't show. It won't show under the fat.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Thug Rose Namajunas. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, Valentina Shevchenko has been fighting in combat sports since she was 12 years old. Pro MMA debut at 15. So you can expect she won't be affected by the... This could be it! Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Namajunas gets hit with that stiff jab there. All right, so Thug Rose Namajunas mixing it up pretty well here in the early going with her kicks and, of course, that patented jab as well.
Yeah, she pops that jab. She's so fast, and you can hear her corner telling her, Rose, stay on the jab, stay on the jab. She's so good at maintaining distance, and she's very tall for the weight class. Rose Namajunas has now figured out how to use her length to her advantage inside the octagon.
Able to check that kick as well. Frantic pace early on to this one. Oh, nice hook.
Huge knee lands from in close.
Landed that left hook. Went for the inside leg kick. Namajunas gets caught by that straight punch. Beautifully landed by the opposition. Oh, she blocked the kick there. Nicely done.
Oh, nice.
Stuffs the takedown, no problems. Shevchenko gets back up here.
Right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position.
Oh, and there's a kick to the body, not having that one blocked by Shevchenko. Straight punch, that is useful. Oh, she is in a world of trouble. We'll see if she can survive. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Oh, nice kick. And she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she's saying.
Outstanding job by her there to change levels and get this fight to the ground. What do you guys call that, an ankle pick?
I mean, that's an ankle pick. But there's a lot that goes into it. For her to execute it in a fight, amazing.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It would be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time.
Namajunas is cut above the eye from that strike, so some definite adversity now for the fighter. We'll see if she can rise above it and keep her head in this fight. Great tempo to her striking game tonight. She is staying busy in a nice series of punches again there.
She's in a great flow state. The hands are flowing, the head movement's going. She's doing a fantastic job.
We love that flow state.
I love it.
Namajunas going for the head kick here. She misses. Telegraphed that shot. So 37 total strikes have landed for Valentina Shevchenko. Well, she better not be too dismissive of this calf kick because I see some visible bruising now.
Well, the first one doesn't bother you, but then before you know it, all of a sudden you can barely walk. She needs to start checking right now.
Under a minute to go in our opening round. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect though. Takedown attempt late in the round, and she gets it. Constantly a moving target.
And now she has her back. Oh, right into mount.
Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Namajunas.
Keep the pressure going on that grounding. Let's go.
Final seconds here. While Namajunas is right back to the full mount. Attempting a choke now. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Round 2 is next.
Hey, stop.
All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Namajunas has got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding.
This round and be aggressive. Be smart.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC, chief among it, the big knockdown courtesy of that punch.
A big knockdown off of that punch. She was flowing, letting everything go, and as she sat down on that strike, that put her opponent down. It looked like the fight was over, but we do go forward.
Round 2, Valentina Shevchenko
Ready to fight?
and Thug Rose Namajunas.
Do it.
Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. All right, so the jab lands yet again for Thug Rose Namajunas, really starting to mix things up well on the field.
She does it all. I mean, I think Rose Namajunas is one of the best athletes in the strawweight division. She fights long. She stays behind the jab, and she uses her kicks to make sure that she's at range and safe.
Straight's finding the mark every time.
Oh, big left hand there. Well, she ain't cocky, but she is confident, and why not? Big knockdown in the previous round. She appears to have the striking advantage.
She's doing everything right. That's what led her to getting that knockdown to finish the earlier round. Oh, she's hurt real bad.
More than one. Punches and bunches.
Oh, big front kick lands flush. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
That is a damaging kick that lands.
Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon tonight. She is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, she's got to keep pressing if she wants to finish the fight.
3 minutes and change to go in round 2.
A massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very badly.
Well, she hasn't gotten the finish yet, but it's not for a lack of effort. Several huge uppercuts have landed, and prevailing wisdom is she goes right back to it here, I would think.
She has to go back to that. Why would she not go back to it? You don't fix something that's working. It ain't broken. Don't try to fix it. She is a master of landing uppercuts.
Oh, there's a takedown attempt. Shevchenko looking very comfortable on the feet as usual, and a lot of that just comes from spending her entire career under her first and longtime head coach, Pavel Fedotov. Well, we haven't really seen her famed jiu-jitsu game just yet, but of course, if it's not broken, don't fix it, and she has realized a ton of success with her striking here tonight.
Every day, you have to get better. 1%, they say, as an athlete. She has shown that she got better every single day in her training camp, because we don't see her chasing takedowns as desperately as we normally see. She is comfortable in the stand-up, and she is winning these striking exchanges.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Oh! Oh!
She's...
Another one!
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Shevchenko's body getting all sorts of bruised up on that right side now. Gotta think she's gonna go hard in the paint and go for a finish here. I'm just not sure why she is backing off the pedal a little bit.
I don't know why she isn't committing herself to finishing this fight. She has done a great job of setting up the attacks that hurt her opponent. She just not has been able to put her out completely. I want to see what she will change to ultimately end the night. No idea how these two women are standing. They are both landing massive shots.
All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive hit.
What a round. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. Well, at some point, she's going to have to shore things up defensively. Let us get you some replays and show you some strikes that led to all that damage.
Just beautiful striking on display, but it's easy to look like this whenever your opponent just refuses to move their head. She was able to land and land at will, and now you see all that swelling on her opponent's face.
Ready.
Third round underway. throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard fives tonight if need be.
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
Let your hands go. Let those hands go. Oh, she's cut. Go after
Attempts the front kick there.
Finish it.
Well, without even looking at those stats bottom of your screen, you know that the most significant strike in this fight has been to the body. It has been there for her all night long. She knew coming into this fight that she didn't want to just headhunt, she didn't want to just leg kick. She had to attack the midsection, soften up her opponent. She has certainly done that here tonight. Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight. Shevchenko gets caught by the inside leg kick, a few more, and that'll leave a mark. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Left punch followed by a right. Nice 1-2 there by Namajunas. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it, really lighten her up now. Tries to work it into a takedown.
Leg kick lands.
Back and forth we go. Immediately gets the underhook. Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
Ah, she's unable to connect with the left hook. 90 seconds to go. The takedown is not there. So 107 total strikes, and now landed for Rose Namajunas. And landing with 37% accuracy thus far tonight against Valentina Shevchenko. Strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got the smoke down. You get another one off to finish the fight.
All right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3. Changes her stance yet again.
She closes the distance and gets a single collar tie.
Oh, she continues to pour it on. She is landing at will, eternally aggressive with her striking, and she also has a pretty good gas tank, so she doesn't appear to be worried about that.
Stay on that cut for me.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
20 seconds to go. Able to land to the body there with the left kick. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the horn, one of the more exciting rounds you will ever see in MMA. They fought it on a napkin in the center of the octagon. Both women got knocked down. Got 60 seconds to recover now.
A ton of give-and-take action over the course of that round. Both were able to land. Both thought that the knockdowns that they got were the ones that was going to finish the fight. It did not happen for either. So how do they approach this next round?
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh!
Cannot take too many of those.
All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. As efficient as any striker in the division, this is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect.
So a lot of strikes.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Went for the inside leg kick.
And she separates from her opponent.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D?
It got checked.
Shevchenko gets the single leg takedown. Well played.
This is a terrible position.
So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. While Namajunas' thigh on the outer part really starting to show signs of bruising here. She has absorbed a lot of leg kicks here tonight. Slip that one. Well, they are professional athletes for sure, and they've both had their moments in the fight, but cardio has not been a strong suit. Look at this body language, man. They're cooked.
They're both exhausted. They're done. This has been a great fight. Let's see which one of these young women has enough to win the fight and see how she goes about doing that.
Oh, she is as relentless as any striker on this roster, man or woman, eternally aggressive with her strikes. Got to be careful, of course, not to gas out, but so far, so good for her. Oh, huge connection by her there, DC, the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Well, let's see if she goes back to the hook again. Obviously, there will be a setup. She'll work off of the jab and go back to trying to punctuate the combination with a hook. Might be able to hook onto an arm here. Ooh, that looks tight. Might be the beginning of the end. Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survives. She's stepping over the mount here.
Well, she has had no answers for her on the feet, and there's another land, and more swelling there on the face.
More swelling on the face, and John, it's getting worse. And now it's getting pretty evident that if she does not change something, she's gonna... watch the arm bar going up.
Ooh, she's got that in tight.
She's so smart, John. She maintained position over submission. That's rule number 1.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, Namajunas is taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside physician. Smart decision by the fighter to continue to attack that compromised area. 90 seconds now to go in the round. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect, though. All right, so yet another damaging strike to the body, and at some point, you got to think about lowering that guard, or one of these body strikes might end the fight.
Gonna end the fight. I mean, you got to block something. If it's a punch, you got to tuck the elbow. If they kick, how about grab the leg and shoot for a takedown? You've got to do something different to protect yourself, because right now, she is getting beat up.
Under a minute to go in round 4. Oh, nice jab.
Go after the cut.
Well, we told you off the top her offensive wrestling was off the charts. She gets another takedown there. Now we'll see what she can do. Oh, she's got a good submission attempt here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Shevchenko's in half guard. Oh, beautiful transition right into side control. Under 20 seconds now to go. 10 seconds remaining here in round 4. Well, Namajunas is back in full mount. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but these women will fight on. We nearly saw a knockout out of the red corner, then a near knockout out of the blue corner. Going to be interesting to see where this fight goes from here,
It was all happening so fast, John, that no one could have ever told me that we would be seeing another round. Tremendous heart on display in this fight.
All right, so a lot of strike absorption by her in that previous round. She got stunned on the feet, but survives to see another round. Talk us through the replay, man.
You look at the action here. They're going back and forth, and boom, there goes that big strike that lands that really does hurt her opponent. She could not find the follow-up shot, but eventually she will find that moment.
5th and final round. All right, our next round is underway, and if you're a UFC fan and this is your first live event, what a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
All right, take your time, relax, breathe, move and relax.
Nice kick there by Shevchenko.
Body blow, anything, let your hands go. Let's go.
Able to land there with the straight left.
I want to see some combination.
She lands a huge leg kick.
Oh, she landed another nice leg kick. Oh, man, are these shorts mic'd up? Did you hear that inside leg kick?
No, that is just the force that she is throwing her entire body into that inside leg kick. That was great head movement. Oh, man.
Go after her.
Her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. All right, so we got a little bit of separation now, but watch out for the setup. You got to think she's going to shoot for another takedown here.
She's going to shoot for another takedown, and it may not look pretty. It may be her taking a shot halfway across the octagon.
They're overweighting to it, and now this could be the beginning of the end for her opponent.
It seems like we are in the final act of a four-part play, because this fight is about done.
Shevchenko's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one.
Oh!
Oh, she is hurting for certain.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
All right, I'm going to put you in this fighter's shoes, okay? She is clearly losing this fight. Time is not her friend right now. You going for the finish or what?
I am biting down on the mouthpiece, and I am swinging from the hip. Something has to land so that she can win this fight. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Under 2 minutes to decide this one now. Oh, effective use of the jab to the body there by Rose Namajunas.
Go after the cut. End this fight. End it.
opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Takedown defense holds up.
Perfect, you're doing great. Relax. Now let's start the hammer.
She wanted out of that clinch and able to get out. All right, so her hooks have certainly been the big storyline in this one, DC. Give us a prediction. You think she goes back to it here?
She's absolutely...
Sure again.
1 minute to go in the fight. Well, she tried to invoke a poker face as best she could, but after one of those leg kicks, she had no choice but to limp, and now the movement has been compromised.
Yeah, she's compromised. She can barely move. And if she showed you that, it tells you that.
Huge connection by her there.
Lower the curtain. Bring the cast out. Bring the cast. If you take the foul, the night's over.
Namajunas' nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. Just a slip there. Oh! Oh, she's in a world of trouble now. Action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Thug Rose Namajunas!
Thug Rose Namajunas, your winner tonight, still proving that on any given night she's the best strawweight in the world.
She's one of the best fighters in the world, and anytime she goes to the octagon, you better be ready and prepared for a very tough fight.